My name's Guy Kesterman and I've been a professional bike and kit tester for over 25 years, and this is a quick introduction on the new Pebble mini tool and satellite seat pack from PNW Pacific Northwest Components. As you know, massive fan of their kind of just really well designed, cost effective dropper posts, bars, stems, kit like that, and they've got pedals out, and they started with grips. Actually, that's what you should really know them for. Use their loan grips on a couple of my bikes currently, and great range of colours, great quality, and great pricing. So but they're moving more and more into soft goods now. They brought out some clothing this summer, and now they've got a seat pack and this mini tool. So let's look at the details on those. So, like everything PNW, you've got recycled cardboard packaging on there. As you can see, this is the Pebble tool. And then inside, you have the tool itself. So, it's available in 4 different anodized colours. And it weighs 41 grams. And the tools you get are 3, 4, 5mm hex key. And then on the other side, 6mm hex key. And this little rocket screws off to reveal the T25. And then the really clever bit is this is a Dynaplug tubeless puncture plug. So kind of a unique system. Just show you there. Basically, because word of advice, don't pull that out of the tool, because getting that sticky tail back in there is really hard work. So that, don't pull your plug out to show your mates. That sounds bad, but anyway, you know what I mean. Leave it in there for when you need it, because obviously any dirt that gets on the plug won't work as well. But you can see you've got a brass head on the end which sticks inside the tyre and stops the plug pulling out, and then you've got the rubber plug that does the sealing. And this is the 5-pack of plugs that you get if you pay for the sort of plus kit, which is 45 quid, or if you just buy the tool on its own, you get this one plug already fitted, and that's 33 quid. So obviously very much just an essentials tool. There's no 8mm on there, there's no chain tool on there, there's nowhere to put a magic link either. But this slot in the middle means you can loop a big keyring through it, or a lanyard if you want to. And the whole idea of this kind of smoothed casing is to stop it snagging on your shorts or yourself, even if you've got a mesh pocket or you land on it, it's kind of designed to be as friendly as possible, and the whole rounded edge design is why it's being called the Pebble. So that's the tool, and what better, cheesy segue moment, to put it in than this new PNW satellite saddlebag. So as you can see, I've got a black one, that's what they've sent to me, but you also get a khaki one, so that vibes with their hip pack as well, which I reviewed earlier. I'll stick a link to that at the end of the video. As you can see, standard, nice and simple, single strap onto the saddle, there, and then at the front you've got, I have to say, this is a devilish cunning little bungee clip here. Really clever little kind of double, looks like a dog's nose. Well, it looks like our dog's nose anyway. Little bungee strap on there. But you can actually remove that entirely if you don't need it on there. And because it's a bungee rather than a hard strap, the idea is it won't damage the seal if you're using this bag with a dropper post. Although the angle of it does mean that bottom corner does come quite a long way down towards your rear tyre. So obviously if you are using a dropper on a suspension bike, then be careful whether you're getting any contact with the bag and the back tyre at full compression. And then looking inside, you've got nice thick seams which help the whole bag. I mean, it's a little bit of snifting in the fabric as well, and there's a stiffener in the bottom as well. But you've got 100% recycled polyester with a DWR waterproof coating on there. So It's not fully waterproof, you know, it's not an Ortlieb or anything like that, but a really good protective package with enough room for all your essential gear in there if you pack it neatly. And the satellite bags are 35 quid, and that's with a lifetime manufacturing warranty on them. And obviously the PNW logo on the back there is reflective for extra safety. Although, actually thinking about it, that's another thing they've missed out on. There's no actual light loop on the bag, so you'll have to think of another way of fixing your LED on there. But you do get a nice little triangular tab on your zip puller. So there you go. Those are the two new options from PNW. I mean, obviously massive amounts of options in both the saddle pack and the mini tool world, but yeah, there's some particularly with the Pebble tool. There's some really nice kind of it's just a nice looking thing with the bare essentials in there, and that Dynaplug rocket is a really useful addition, and probably one of the neatest integrations of a tubeless plug I've seen in a multi-tool. So thanks to PNW and James at Nixon for sending me those samples in. Massive thanks to Zero Cycling UK, Petey's and Crud for sponsoring Guy Cares TV, and a huge thanks to my Patreon supporters who pledge a small monthly amount to the channel, and that really helps sustain the growth, and it means I can spend more time talking to you via a GoPro about bike kit. So if you really like what I'm doing with the channel, please consider supporting me on Patreon, and there's a link to that in the description below. But for now, click for subscriptions, click for notifications so you know when my next product video or bike test video is coming up. Give this video a thumbs up, like if you've enjoyed it. If you haven't, or if I've missed anything else out, or you want recommendations about maybe other stuff to buy, or more product information, or more history about the PNW brand, then hit me up in the comments, and if I can't answer, then I'll get in touch with James or Aaron to get you the answers straight from the horse's mouth. But for now, I've been Guy Kestevan on Guy Kes TV, talking you through the PNW Satellite saddlebag and Pebble multi-tool.